Do you lose your friends when going to the bathroom? Well, if you do, then you're in good company. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the nuances of everyday interactions that make up the monotony of life. Let's drag our finger through the dust along our car's dashboard and casually smear it on the side of the seat where the leather meets the carpet. Grab your knitting needles and a blanket because it's time for three old friends to sit around and sew a new patch into their quilt of friendship. So join me, Dion, under the covers with Christian.
Welcome to Patchwork.
And Josh.
Welcome to Patchwork.
Isn't it great to be back? Isn't it great to be back? It's been 160 days. Isn't it great to be back?
Did you work it out? It's been 160 days?
Yeah, but I had to
Did you write that song before?
yeah, and I wrote the song. I
Surprise.
did. All of this is me. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to notice some big changes. Josh, take it away.
We've spent hundreds of dollars on this set. It is killing us.
No, it's killing you.
It's killing me. It's incredible. We've done an incredible job. A lot of work. A lot of help from Kinetic Screen as well, getting this up and running.
Yes.
But it's been fantastic to have this. So if you haven't checked it out, jump on YouTube, view it, because
It's a refresh studio.
It is a refresh studio.
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous.
And I think in early days, Christian really wanted it to look like his house, really wanted a clean look, really wanted just a couple of plants and maybe some beige colours. But we
Yes,
managed to
Andy.
trick it up a little bit and gave it a little bit more personality.
There was a lot of resistance to the curtains. And to let you all in on a little secret, we tried to put the curtains up ourselves.
Oh my
and
God.
then we had to convince Josh to let us spend a bit more money to get a professional out here.
Yeah, a little bit more money.
But it's very fun. So please watch us on YouTube because, we made a lot of cool changes. There's also been a lot of changes in our life in the last 160
Huge.
plus days.
Well, I mean, that's why we've been away for so long. There's been a lot of things happening. Apart from the studio refresh, needing a bit of time away from Patchwork, what else has been happening? Dion, obviously,
so
momentous things in your life.
Yeah, so I lost my dad it's a funny phrase, isn't it? I lost
God,
my
I hope
dad.
you find him.
Lost my dad. But my dad passed away in October. Thank you for making light of that, Christian. I was very, very close to my dad. My dad's amazing, so it makes your comments, Christian, even more insensitive.
I've already done my grieving with you.
But yeah, lost my dad. He had an amazing impact on my life, and these two lovely boys were here with me throughout the whole process. But yeah, it's been incredibly tough on my family, but I was very lucky to have a dad like him. And Christian, you have some. I have my that sort of news, but you have some lovely news as well.
Yeah. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm expecting a baby.
Yeah.
And when I say me, I mean my partner is pregnant as of Wednesday, 30 weeks pregnant. So
Wow.
first Patchwork baby
Wow.
arriving
there we
very
go.
soon.
Yeah. We'll be pretty offended if we don't get some sort of little messages on social media, I think, because they're two big bits of big pieces of events.
Well, the only two names we're considering are Dion and Josh.
Well, because the problem is, I think once the baby gets here, it's going to be difficult to redo the set with a fourth mic.
Yeah. And baby, wham.
I think we've heard from Christian, but what does your baby think?
With Christian, Dion, Josh, and Wham.
I've also got some equally momentous news.
Great.
I've started riding a bike to work.
And there it is.
There it is. Congratulations. Are you doing okay?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty good.
I hope you find him.
It's been a big lifestyle shift for me.
No, but it is. It's a huge thing. Your mode of transport has completely changed after 30-something
30
years.
years.
How are you finding
nearly
it?
40.
How are your legs?
It's been great. Legs are in constant pain.
Yeah.
I'm riding in 4 days a week. So it's like, it's about 40 minutes. Just really getting to the really nitty-gritty fun stuff in this first episode.
I'm going to compliment you and then slap you across the face.
Yeah, great.
Compliment is, and I say it often on this show, God, you've got a great physique for riding a bike.
Lovely physique.
Like, you're the ideal physique for bike riding.
Because it's a bit tall.
No, that's what I mean. The jeans just pop up a little bit, show a bit of skin.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, love that.
God, you're
But
weird.
why?
Weird.
Oh, sorry, I'm attracted to my friend.
No. Not that you're attracted to him. You said the jeans pop up a bit to show a bit of skin.
No,
What is that?
because the
That's
typical,
a kink.
No, that's not a kink at all.
Bike kink?
Kink in my jeans. That's what he's looking for.
No, okay. And then the slap across the face is, God, I hate that you just dive headfirst into exercise without any lead up. Josh,
yeah.
I was during COVID, I was running, once a day, 6Ks. I'd spent
Great.
years building up to it.
Gorgeous.
And then Josh one day's like, I haven't exercised for years. I might come with you for a run. We ran 6Ks together. Josh just finishes and he's barely broken a sweat.
Wait, what? What do you put
no
that?
issue whatsoever. And then the next day he's like,
Genetics.
oh, my legs are a bit sore.
It's genetic. I feel very lucky. I haven't had to think about this stuff too much.
And then the ride, how long is the ride?
It's about 35, 40 minutes.
It's crazy.
Will it catch up with you? All this stuff?
I hope not. My knees are feeling a
hope
bit
so.
funny. I was like, I should have started riding earlier than before I hit 40.
But
Yeah.
on the flip side, yesterday morning woke up, like strained my knee sleeping. Strained my knee sleeping. And so what are the options there? I was in REM sleep and like kicked, or I was just
in REM sleep?
Yeah, or just like was
Hang on, you
angled
think
really strangely.
Your eyes and your knees flutter during REM sleep.
I blink during the day. My knees blink during the night. But yeah, that was on the other side of the
RLM.
spectrum.
You're in RLM sleep. That's what you were doing.
It's hard coming up with a little initialism
Yeah,
like that,
it's
isn't it?
good,
I find
yeah.
it's
That was
harder.
very good.
But it's
Thank you,
harder and
thank you.
harder.
Also, correct use of initialism. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you
As
so
opposed
much.
to an acronym.
But I feel
you know
like
what?
maybe you've
God,
laid
that's
into
good.
us before about that.
That's an old because it was an old wow.
Josh, if we didn't have a bigger table for this new studio, I'd reach out and shake your hand.
Now, before we get started, I did want to mention one thing. Long-time listeners to the show will know I've just started riding my bike to work. And what's happened is I get home and I'm a sweaty boy.
Yeah.
So I jump
God.
in the shower and I'm having a shower.
Yep.
What is happening now is I'm all clean and I've got to change my clothes. And now I'm faced with this question. Do I put on a fresh pair of underpants and then I'm using 2 pairs of underpants a
God.
day?
Yes.
Or not? Do I freeball? And my question for you two is,
Yes.
is this something worth talking about on a podcast?
Absolutely.
On our podcast, yes. On
Yeah,
any
yeah,
other
yeah.
podcast, no.
Because I'm facing
Yeah.
down the barrel of doubling my underwear usage,
This is,
and I don't like it.
I think Josh, the thing that I think you've missed here is that people who exercise regularly have been dealing with this for years, right?
Good point.
So I have had to buy a shit ton of underwear.
So this is a real thing.
So what I've decided to do is I like to wear underwear to bed, nothing else, just underwear.
So you're going through 3 a day
Wait a second.
now.
No. Let me
Hang on.
explain. Let me
At
explain.
least 3.
Let me explain. So I'll exercise in the morning
Check.
using the underwear that I
bedtime
wore,
ones.
the bedtime underwear.
Good.
So at least I feel like I've got some use out
Okay.
of
Great
it.
use.
I've got one.
Then I'm putting on underwear,
Fresh.
fresh undies,
Yeah, yeah.
to the next day, full day, right?
Ugh.
Showering at night, then
Oh, it's disgusting.
then either. No, I'm putting on another pair of undies for exercise the next day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
You're,
two.
you're,
That's two.
you
That's
are,
two.
Hang
Yeah.
on, you are literally on a 24-hour 2-pair cycle.
So,
Yes, that's right.
So, Josh, is the biggest concern washing? Is the
Yeah,
biggest or
it's-
volume? Volume of.
it's
Do you have
just-
enough underpants at the moment?
I think I float around 2 weeks worth. So I think I float around 14, something like that.
What do you
Oh,
reckon?
What about you?
I reckon probably like 18.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But it just
I think
feels
I
like
think I'm up in those numbers now, and not having to think about underwear when I previously had to think about underwear. Oh, so liberating.
What do you mean? Think about?
Not having to think about underwear.
As in
Oh, not
right
having to
now.
think about numbers.
I open my underwear drawer,
But you've always got stuff.
and I also bought all the same brand of underwear.
This is very
God,
interesting.
it's so good.
So you're gonna buy? So Josh, are you on the road to buying a batch?
Well, I've been meaning to talk about this for a while. The pair of Bonds undies, the set that I have now,
Yep.
I've had them for so long and they're still fine.
Who thinks they're fine?
Well, a couple have
Yeah.
holes in them and they're the backup emergencies. If
Nah,
something
gotta
goes
get rid
really
of the
wrong.
No, you got to get rid of the holy
Got rid of
ones.
good-
Right,
it depends
where the
yeah.
hole
The
is,
hole-
though.
Yeah, thank you.
Where's the hole? It's definitely exactly where you think the hole is.
No, but you think, where do you think
Where
it
do you
is?
think the hole is?
I think it's in line with your sphincter.
I think it's up near the band, yeah, up the back.
Oh, near the band.
Yeah, up the top.
Are
where the
you
band
hiking
is.
up your undies quite a bit?
I don't know. Anyway, they've lasted me a long time, so I am in the space. I'm getting close to buying new ones.
Okay.
You're Josh. You've been very focused. You got a pair of pants that you got a bit of a stain on. So recently you've been focused on repairing. Would you ever repair a pair of undies?
I don't think they're worth it. That's one of the things that I will happily.
Would you ever donate a pair of undies?
No.
Would you ever buy a used pair of undies that
Nope.
that have the tag on? You missed out on a great deal.
No, but I think I'm due. But it's just an acceptance because I've just been freeballing a bit. Well, I'm just around the house. I'm just going to pop some shorts on. It's hot. It's fine.
Free balling.
Free balling.
Is it?
Wait,
What is a
free balling-
nicer way to say
Commando?
that? Going commando.
Going
Okay.
commando?
but free. But
Let's do that back.
Wait, but commandos. What are they? Why commando? Are people in the army not wearing underwear?
Yeah, it's part of their strength training.
Josh, I think it's a very interesting scenario. I think you need to adapt to your new surroundings.
Yeah, I do.
You really need to adapt to it.
And that's not my natural way to be.
No, it's not.
I'm very fixed in my ways.
Buy some underwear. I can recommend you a brand.
Okay, great.
Lots of colors.
Oh, maybe if we can preempt a sponsorship that we might get.
Look, yeah, let's do that again.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll reach out. Hey everyone, if anyone has a business they'd like to advertise on the show.
I did want to talk about a few months ago, we went to a gig at the Tennis. We went to see the presets, Christian, didn't we?
Yeah.
And something that happened while we were there, having drinks, whatever, came the time to go to the toilet. Christian and I walk off to go to the toilets, split up, get in the queue, da-da-da-da. As we came out, so we'd split up in different queues, use the things, coming out, and I'm like, oh, okay, we didn't really discuss where we were going to meet. So I've come out, I can't see Christian. I go, well, I'm just going to stand here on the pathway back. I'm away from everyone. I can kind of see everything. He should be able to see me.
Yep.
Waiting there for a few minutes, it's like, it's taking a while. Like, shouldn't have taken in this long. I thought I was, okay, that's weird. And then I look over. Oh, did you come over to me?
I came over to you. So cut to my perspective,
Yes.
right? I leave the toilet and I think I am going to stand in the core thoroughfare for where people amass when they leave this toilet block, right?
Yeah.
So I'm basically I'm almost in the way because I figure if Josh is coming out, he's gonna either see me
Josh is
if
furious.
he's out earlier. Wait a second.
He's shaking his head. He's shaking his
Josh,
head.
Shut up. If he's out here, he's definitely going to be somewhere obvious like this. And if he's not, he can't miss me, right? So I stand there and it gets to that point, maybe
you're like,
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
It
was a while.
It would have been a while where you go, okay, well, if he's taking him, if he's doing a number 2.
Josh, you taking a shit at the presets?
I was free balling. What's going on?
And then I go, oh, this is a bit longer now. Uh-oh. Did he come out before me and he's made a dumb decision on where he's standing?
Okay, Josh. What happened?
Key critical detail that Christian did not have in his.
What?
Where he stood was not the path of travel we took to the toilets. The path of travel that we had walked through is where I stood. He was standing in a spot we had never been.
But was it a very...
We had never been.
No one has ever been.
Can I just say, most people, in fact, probably all people, including
All
you,
people.
exiting the toilets, exited through this way.
But we
so
did-
irrespective of where we walked in,
It's definitely to do with the path that you came in. I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
In a bit of space that
but
way.
okay,
Here's
I was also around all the people waiting for their friends. Josh had walked like
okay.
30 meters down the way.
I'll explain
Yeah.
my logic, and then Dan can determine what is the best way to do
Dan,
this. Dayon. Sorry, Dayon.
12 seasons in.
unbelievable. 12?
So my logic is I want to, the path of travel we took, I want to go along that and be just past the people so I'm visible, have a bit of space and you can see me. Not like halfway back, but just past the crowd. So I'm
Okay.
standing alone by myself, got my phone, whatever.
Okay.
You'll probably be able to see me. That's my logic of where I stand.
But you were pretty far away from the toilet block.
Okay,
what do you
Christian,
think?
Fine,
I think
go,
I get where
go.
you were, and I'm writing this down. I'm mapping it out. Christian, so what was your logic?
What I said before at the start of this.
So I
really lame an explanation.
So would you like me to read?
Josh set it up. Anyway, if you too miss Christian's logic, you can wind back.
My logic was this is where most people are walking out
Yep.
of the bathrooms, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to stand as close as possible to the bathroom block so that even if he's out before me, you're going to see me.
Interesting. On the balance, I think you're both wrong. And
Okay,
that's
where are
why
you standing?
that's why you both didn't see each other. So you
That's
both
a good
were wrong.
point.
I think you're wanting to exit the bathroom and just look up and it at sort of a shoulder length height.
That's where I was standing.
No,
Thank you so much.
From what I can tell, you're a little bit too left.
No, I'm not. I'm directly
No,
down the barrel.
I think it's that.
Yes,
Also, but
suck it.
what I'm really interested in is like when you two met up after finally,
Yeah.
what was the vibe? Because I could.
I think what my reaction was. Do you remember what my reaction was?
It was me walking over to you and being
Yeah.
like, "Why'd you stand here?"
and I think it was like, and I was probably like, why are you standing all the way over there? Like, I think
And
we were
then
both
immediately
equally
we're about to
annoyed.
crack in and we're like, "Oh, this is probably a good one." for
Was this
Patrick."
during the gig or was it
Yeah,
before?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you missed
Yeah.
out on a book.
I know. Look,
No, it was like right at the
It was a-
start,
it was
just
a
before the
pre-acts,
preset.
yeah.
came
Can
on,
I
yeah.
ask as well? Sorry, just to clarify, did you meet back at the seats? Did you give up or did you finally find each other?
No, we waited for a bit, and then we're like, well, we must both be out here at the toilet.
Okay,
So let's look
was
around
there
a
a
bit more.
part of both of you that thought, I'm just going to go back to my seat?
Oh,
Give up
God.
on this
Well, we did
hack.
have. Well, that was my other thing. These are the considerations you're thinking,
Yes.
right? Is there a group? We had a group of people we were with. So
Yep.
do you just give up and go, well, I'm just going to go back to the group? He'll make the
Yeah.
same decision.
10 minutes.
How long? I don't think it was quite. Was it that long? It was quite long.
was
wasn't
ages.
It was ages.
Yeah.
The other consideration, if you're there with just that person, though, I think you just wait at the toilet.
But you weren't. But wait, you were with a
No,
group?
we were with a group, so we could have gone back to the group.
So why didn't you go back to the group? I would like to posit that if one of you went back to the group, it would be much more of a confrontation. Let's say Christian went back and
Yeah,
Josh would
absolutely.
have approached Christian and probably with his arms open like this in a hug style, but hostile hug, going, "What the fuck happened? What the
Yes.
fuck is it? Why are you back here?"
Yeah.
So you both were on eggshells.
Absolutely. What is it? Because the other thing is, when you come out, I'm thinking that was pretty quick. And then
Yeah.
when I'm waiting, and
Yes.
this happened with my girlfriend where we were away in
there's a-
Jarvis Bay, and I was waiting for her at the toilet block, and I was like, she can't have been quicker than me. She can't have been
Yeah.
that quick, and then
Yeah.
decided to go back to camp.
Yeah.
And it was almost like the perfect amount of timing where I was like, this is great. She must have. I was convinced. She's like, she must have gone back.
Yes.
And as I went to turn, she came out at that exact moment. I was
Wow.
like, the timing
So
on
you
that,
reached- yeah.
I perfectly got it. The reasonable amount of time to wait, and I just did it, and she just came
And
out.
you're
as
saying
I
so
turned
she
around.
took the maximum
She did,
allowable
yeah, she really
time.
did.
Do you know what? If you were
She
really obsessive, one thing you could do is go to an event and time people going in and out, come out with an average,
Yeah.
and then for the rest of your life,
Yes.
you will know on average how long someone would take going to the toilet.
Well, the thing is, I guess we have the mode of communication, so you can always text and say, "I'm going to be a bit longer here."
That's it. Oh yeah, I guess.
But
yeah.
when
It's the
you're
easy way
but when
out.
you're
Yeah,
waiting,
yeah.
when you're waiting, for me, I feel like the biggest loser when I'm
You're the
standing
one
there
waiting?
by myself.
Yeah.
and it's got to a point where it's like,
Because you're-
all the people who are waiting for their friends, they've gone.
Is
Yeah.
it-
Their friends came and picked them up.
Is there a slight thing where you think my bladder isn't as big as my friend? You know, when you're at
Oh,
the-
you think I'm emasculated?
God, what a weak little piss I did. Nothing.
There is a moment which is very gendered, where I always feel lucky to be a man because for
I
some
know.
reason our lines
quicker.
just
It's not some reason.
No,
It's
I
because
know.
men have designed all these fucking toilets.
Yeah,
and
you're
they've
right.
got 1,000 urinals and half a
yeah, you're
toilet.
right. Yep.
Half a toilet. I was going so well.
First back.
So recently,
So?
You can't do that, Dion.
Sorry. It's just so many people in Australia do that, and I hate it.
so recently I have realized something, Dion, that you told me you've known for years now, which I wasn't aware of myself. But I had a moment where I caught myself reading my text message out loud
Whilst replying to someone.
whilst replying to someone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the one you
in
were
this-
writing, not the one you received.
The one I was writing, yes.
Great.
Correct.
I understand why you guys had some trouble finding each other at the toilet. So wait, Christian, you'll be typing a message.
I'm typing a message and it'll be like, I will be there around 6:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, but it's only in a very specific context, and I'll do this when I'm with someone else, and I don't want them to feel like I'm distracted from them.
Yeah.
So what I
Yeah.
do is I let them in on the text exchange so they know it's relevant to like an immediate need.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is that nuts? Do I need to do that, or is it far too?
I think you're doing double duty there because the other thing you're doing is avoiding the silence. Because what happens with me is often this comes to mind in the car. If we'll be driving the car, my girlfriend's sitting next to me, and she'll be typing something out, and I'll be talking to her, and she'll just go, "Oh, hang on a sec, I just need to send this." And I go, "Okay," and then I just silently sit and stare at the road and drive the car.
That's good.
Just waiting, but it is an awkward moment because it sounds a little bit like she said, "Shut up." But she hasn't
Yeah.
said that at all.
I know what you
But I'm
mean.
like, I can't talk to you. You're sending a message. She's not going to talk to me because
Yes.
she's sending a message. So I think yours is a beautiful middle ground
Yes.
of let's fill that silence with what I'm saying.
And it also,
God, Josh is so
but it
annoying.
but it also is like a little trickle. Like you're not sitting in this silence, but
Yeah.
instead you're kind of like, it's a gentle easing back into the conversation.
It's also, Josh, in that situation, it's a good opportunity to put a bit of music on. If there's silence in the car, put a bit of
Okay,
music on. I
okay.
wonder if Christian could have a bit of waiting music. That's
a good idea.
Because I think Josh picked up on this. I think the silence is a big thing,
Mm.
but also in that moment you're trying to show, I think, self-awareness, but it's still you're still regarding it as rude, and that's why you're covering for it, right?
Yeah, well, the idea of, so do you think it's, to start with, is it permissible to be distracted by your phone when you're in the company of someone else?
It just shouldn't be,
That's
right?
that's a baseline, though.
It
But
just shouldn't be.
there are circumstances where we have to be. Like,
Have to be.
What are
No,
those?
but you're like, oh, I'm expecting a message or I'm expecting a call.
About?
Yeah, like,
There you go.
Like,
There you
plans
go.
later. Okay, give you an example. For recording today, I have plans right after this that someone's waiting on me to confirm when I'm leaving.
Yep.
If I had said to you guys, hey, I'm just quickly going to pull out my phone and I go, hey, I'll be there around 4:30.
But it's also a trust thing. Like, do you not, like, what about just saying, I just need to, sorry, 2 seconds, I just have to write this
Yeah.
message.
Something
The fact that
feels
you're
something rude. It feels like it's, because it could be something like you saw a message pop up and it's like, ha 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 ha, really good. And it's like, that's rude, right? You're so distracted
It's
from
not.
this.
Yeah, it's, and I try to be good at that. Of like, there's nothing really happening on my phone that's more important than the person that's in front of me, right? Generally speaking, and we
Yeah.
come back to it a lot. I think we've been this. They will always call if it's actually something urgent. So, question for you: just when you were messaging your friend before, and you had to figure out this timing thing, if you messaged them and they didn't get back to you, you needed to know: would you have called them?
Very good. Okay.
Well, they don't have a phone, so.
Yeah, you have to. If it's
And
a
how
hard
long?
deadline,
How long would you wait?
When?
Follow up text message. So you sent the text message.
Oh.
No reply 1 minute. No reply 2 minutes. No reply 5 minutes. No reply 10 minutes. Yeah, I better call them.
Yeah.
What is your limit?
You don't want to appear too eager because you still want them
Exactly.
to want you, don't you?
Well, I guess the question there, the bigger question is, how often do you expect someone to check their phone and to respond
Which
to the
is
message?
Awful that we're like
Yeah.
instantly all the
But
time.
Josh,
Yeah.
weren't you saying the other day that you're done with notifications?
I'm really close. I'm getting closer to leave all the notifications on, but phone does not vibrate. Phone does not make noise. So when I
just
pick up my
bubbles.
phone, I can see what's come in, but I choose when I look.
When you say you're really
Oh.
close, what does that mean?
it means
Like,
I've
why aren't
thought
you-
about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is like
I'm
such a weird thing.
surprised, but
We're
that's
all-
you as well, right? You don't have any vibrations on.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Also,
neither
it
do
distracts
I.
you too much.
It's very frustrating though. It's frustrating.
Do you have nothing? You have your phone
got
doesn't buzz
nothing.
at you.
I don't.
Really?
Nothing.
Oh, what's it like?
I'm
close to changing.
No. Do you know it's almost worse because then you're checking to make sure you're not missing things.
That's
out.
the problem. The other experience, Josh, you've had with being notified of stuff is you wore a smartwatch for a little while.
I did, and I have been very unimpressed by it.
Josh, you know what? I have been through this twice before, and I gave myself a gap of. Do you remember the first time? I remember.
wearing a
I got the
smartwatch.
Apple
Yeah,
Watch,
yeah.
and then I was like, you know what? This thing's a piece of shit. I thought it would disconnect me from my phone. I'll look more, and I got rid of it in a half. Fast forward 5 years, I'm like, you know what? I would love to track my workouts on an Apple Watch. Bought it again. Same exact fucking thing.
But just
same exact. I want to track workouts.
You just want a fitness thing. You
I
want like
want
a
a
Fitbit.
fitness
You want a
thing.
Fitbit then,
What about
right?
a whoop?
A whoop?
Whoop.
What's a whoop?
A whoop is just a bracelet without any screen. It does apparently a really good job. Or you get one of the rings. What about a
They
whoop
look
ring?
Shocking.
Whoop
What is
ring?
I've never heard of this brand called Whoop.
Really?
Are you mispronouncing
No,
it?
no, it's whoop or whoop. It could be, but it's just a little. It's a
whoopee.
it's a watch that no, it's not a watch. It's just a strap.
But I think
It's just a strap. It's not smart.
but that's what I'm thinking.
Just get a strap.
But that's what I'm thinking. The fitness tracking is the more attractive part of this, not the actual. I don't need to get my phone out so much because this one
Yes.
as well. It's like a $40 Aldi one that your brother generously gave to me.
Crazy.
What were you expecting?
So
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like this is slow and annoying in the way
Yeah.
that it isn't as helpful as you might
Do
think.
you know what? No, wait.
No,
Can
no,
I
no,
just
no,
one quick reflection
Okay,
on Josh's watch.
Okay.
It is so funny to watch him check the time.
Really?
He brings the. Okay, think analog watch. You turn your wrist and you look at the watch face and it tells you the time.
Yeah,
Josh
pretty
does
good.
that action and then has to wait for like 3 seconds
It's
for
so long.
the screen to turn on.
It is abysmal. I'm like, the core function of a item called a watch is to tell the time.
God.
And you turn your wrist and it's like 1, 2,
Josh,
then it comes on.
You used to wear, till recently, an analog watch.
It's been quite a few years now, Dion.
Has it?
You don't know me very well. No, because the strap kept breaking because I was a sweaty wrist boy.
Yes.
And so I'd go get it fixed. I'm like, I need to go get it fixed again.
So you need new underwear,
I
new
love-
straps. The sweating is the problem. The
yeah, a
sweating
lot
is
of
the
sweat
yeah. That's
happening.
the
Now on
issue.
the bike, it's all going downhill.
I know. No way.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 151.
Huge.
What a milestone. What a prime number.
Are you sure it's a prime
You
number?
don't know what's a prime number.
I reckon it is.
reckon-
151.
What makes you reckon?
What
Why
else is
say
divisible?
it?
What else is divisible by 151?
151.
151. Thank you so much. It's been very fun being back. Hey, if you're a long-time listener of the show, welcome back. And also, tell a friend.
Absolutely.
Friends love our show. Friends of the show. We also have
151 is a prime number.
Thank you so
Hey.
much. We also have social media. We not live stream, but we stream our episodes on YouTube. We've put a lot of effort into those. So
Stream's
please,
the wrong word.
Yeah.
You've used the
We
wrong word.
upload our episodes to YouTube.
You can watch them on YouTube.
well, maybe someone else wants to do this then.
Well, look, I would love to stream these episodes live in the future. If Josh lets us.
maybe that's something we can discuss offline though.
But in the meantime, we've put a lot of work into the studio.
The
It's
visuals.
looking great.
Yeah.
Josh has totally refreshed our setup for switching shots. It's working really seamlessly.
Yep.
Things are looking good if you go to YouTube. So get onto there, youtube.com/welcome to Patchwork.
If you're sick of listening to this podcast, you want to see it as well.
well,
that's
look,
the key.
that's the way that podcasts are moving.
Yeah,
People
sucks.
have to both record it as a video podcast and an audio.
We also have Patreon. We have wonderful Patrons. Head to patreon.com/welcome to Patchwork. Fun fact, my dad is still a Patreon, so that will hopefully continue for eternity. So thank you, Dad.
Okay.
As we do every week, we sew a new patch into our quilt of friendship. Josh, what patch did you sew into our quilt this week?
Thank you, Dion. My patch this week is me sitting in a cubicle and overhearing Christian saying, I'll meet you just outside the toilets in a spot that doesn't make any logical sense. Christian, what patch did you sew this week?
Thank you, Josh. This week I sewed into my patch my newborn baby sitting in the 4th Patchwork host chair and asking for advice on what to do with his used nappies. And Dion, what did you sew into your patch this week?
My patch this week is Josh and Christian at another concert bathroom run, with Christian dictating, hey Josh, just leaving the toilet now, where are you? Unaware that Josh is already on his bike, halfway home, with his notifications switched off. Thank you so much for listening to Welcome to Patchwork for another week. I've been Dion.
I've been Josh.
And I've been Christian.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Seamless.